Welcome back to the Mindset and CEO Habits series. I'm Adeline Atlas, and today we're diving into something every entrepreneur faces, especially in the beginning: how to overcome imposter syndrome while building in public. Let's be honest, putting yourself out there when you don't have the results yet, when your audience is small, when your offer is new, that takes courage. But courage doesn't always feel strong. Sometimes it feels like second-guessing your every move, wondering if anyone's watching, wondering if you're qualified to speak, teach, or sell. Imposter syndrome thrives in silence. So let's name it, dismantle it, and move through it with clarity. First, let's redefine what imposter syndrome actually is. Imposter syndrome isn't proof that you don't belong. It's proof that you care. It's the internal tension that shows up when your vision is growing faster than your current reality. You're not a fraud. You're just becoming. And that space in between, where you're no longer who you were, but not yet who you're becoming, that's where imposter syndrome lives. It doesn't mean you're wrong for the work. It means you're stretching into it. Step 1. Separate value from validation. Most imposter syndrome isn't about skill. It's about visibility. You're not afraid to coach, teach, or serve. You're afraid of being judged while doing it. And that fear is rooted in validation seeking. Will they take me seriously? What if someone thinks I'm not legit? What if they ask for receipts I don't have yet? Here's the shift. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You don't need 1 million followers to lead. You don't need 100 testimonials to speak clearly. Your value isn't proven by your audience size. It's proven by your perspective. You're not here to be validated. You're here to deliver value. That's the shift that silences the doubt. Step 2. Speak from what you know, not from what you haven't done yet. You don't need to fake success. You just need to anchor into what's true for you right now. You can say, here's what's working for me as I grow to my first 5-figure month. This is how I've stayed consistent through a quiet launch. These are the mindset shifts that helped me go from confused to clear. You don't have to be the final chapter. You just have to be one step ahead of the person watching. Your honesty will build more trust than any screenshot ever could. Step 3. Normalize growth in public. One of the reasons imposter syndrome feels so intense in the digital space is because everyone else looks like they're already established. But behind every aesthetic feed is a messy backend. Behind every polished offer is a dozen failed ones. Behind every successful coach is a version of them who showed up before they felt ready. So instead of hiding your journey, share it. Share the build, the lessons, the missteps, not from a place of oversharing, but from a place of transparency. That's what builds emotional equity with your audience. Step 4. Audit. What you're measuring imposter syndrome thrives when your metrics are unrealistic. If you're measuring success by how many people are watching, how much money you've made this month, how you stack up next to someone 3 years ahead, of course, you'll feel behind. Shift the metric. Start tracking. How often you show up in integrity. How many aligned conversations you're having. How clear your message is becoming. How consistently you're learning, refining, and adjusting. Those are the metrics that matter in the early stages. That's what actually moves the needle. Step 5.